Let's unbox and test the Canon EF-M 11 to 22 mm wide-angle lens. I bought this as an upgrade to the kit lens on my Canon M50 because I wanted a wider shot that I could use for vlogging as well as for recording my airline review videos. I found that the 15 mm wide end on the kit lens was just too tight. The price of this lens is usually around $300, and I have a link to it in the description below the video. The packaging is simple. As you open up the box, you find the instruction manual and the warranty card. The lens itself is packed in bubble wrap and this plastic bag. One thing I notice immediately is that the 11 to 22 mm lens is a lot heavier than the kit lens. That's because the housing is made out of metal and not plastic. The other thing I notice is that the delicious new lens smell is wonderful. There's a lens cap protecting the front of the lens as well as the mount. On the lens you will find a beefy zoom ring as well as a manual focus ring. Both feel really comfortable to use. And the resulting video looks like this. I have the lens mounted on my Canon M50 just beyond arm's length. If I stretch a little bit, I can touch the lens right there. I have the lens zoomed all the way into 22 mm, so it is currently operating at f5.6. I have the white balance set manually to 5600 Kelvin to match the two LED panels that I have here on both sides, but my main light source today is the big window. I'm filming this on a cloudy day. This is the view fully zoomed out, and you can see the clutter that I usually hide just outside of the frame. The camera is in exactly the same position as before, but because we are now at f4.0, we are letting in more light, so I switched down the ISO to 250. Previously, it was at 500. Now let's go back to fully zoomed in, ISO 500 and f5.6. f5.6 being the maximum aperture when the lens is completely zoomed in. Here are a few samples from the field using this EF-M 11 to 22 mm lens. And for comparison, here's one shot in a similar situation filmed on the 15 to 45 mm kit lens. One downside of this lens design is that it doesn't really give me any blurry background, especially when it's zoomed all the way in. But there are many things to like about this lens. Number one is that it has built-in image stabilization. Number two is that the build quality feels higher and the lens is heavier than the kit lens. And number three, because I will have that wider angle, this will improve the quality of my vlogs and my airline review videos. Learn more about availability and pricing with a link in the description below the video. I will also link to two travel reviews that I produced with the kit lens and with this new 11 to 22 mm lens. To learn the difference between the Canon M50 and the Canon M50 Mk II, click or tap the screen right here. My name is Markus Seppälä. Thank you for watching.